I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Who is qualified to speak on hip-hop issues? And how do you get qualified? Is there an application you gotta complete? Or is it just based on people that you're cool with? Now, after Dee-1 called out a couple rappers in the industry, Meek, Jim Jones, for basically being hypocrites with their music. Now, Dee-1's message was not met with understanding. The rappers he named basically told him, yo, keep my name out your mouth. Do not use me as an example. Joe spoke about it on his podcast, and here's what he said to Dee-1.
I love his message. I just don't like how he did it.
Why?
I just think that he can get that message out without naming a name.
I mean, I don't think the message goes out. Yeah, in his defense, I don't think we'd be up here talking about it if he didn't name a name.
All right, I'll roll with Parks. Two things could be true. I still think it's clout chasing.
And it worked.
And
we're talking about it.
And I hate them things where, again, I come up here every other week and be like, yo, who are these people? I don't know him. I'm not trying to slight him. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you get qualified first. Tell us who you are first before you decide to just go calling name after name after name. Let me learn about what you said. Dee-1 is his name?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know.
You got other things.
But he might be solidified in his...
He might have qualified himself, but we just don't know anything about it because this is the first time he's been introduced to the public by and large because of this particular message and the bullet that he named.
That's clout chasing.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Now, a week later, Dee-1 decided to respond back to Joe today. He said, Joe Budden, brother, you just gave the traditional music industry response. You didn't understand that I'm in the industry, but not of it. Man, you literally speak your opinion on other people all the time, but I can't talk about lyrical content. What qualifies you? If you haven't heard of someone, they're automatically not qualified to speak on certain topics. It's refreshing that everyone on your show felt where I was coming from. Big shout out to Ish for speaking up. That means a lot, bro. And shout out to Melissa Ford, Ice, and Parks as well for understanding my why. And shout out to Joe for covering the topic. Difficult problems are solved through difficult conversations. Now, I think this is one of the topics that Joe knew he was wrong, but still gotta keep going just for content's sake. Just because you don't know someone doesn't mean they're not qualified to speak on certain issues. There's a lot of people out there that we don't know that are actually putting in the work. You can't automatically disqualify them and their point of view just because you're not familiar with them. And Dee-1 is not a clout chaser. He simply used those rappers' names as examples. Obviously, if you guys watched the video that he called them out on, it wasn't with any ill intentions. Joe is also cool with those rappers that Dee-1 called out. So it kind of looks like Joe was protecting his interests as well. Dee-1 was not trying to put them down. He was definitely making some valid points about him. Hopefully they can bring him up to the podcast. I think this will be a great conversation between him and Joe. Tell me what you guys think about Dee-1's response back to Joe. Push comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later.